Hello and welcome to TalentEgg Shorts, featuring building your career with Chick-Fil-A. I'm Mary Barrell, president of TalentEgg. In this episode of the three-part series, Leadership Development Program alumni Lincoln Nikkel joins us to discuss what the company culture is like at Chick-Fil-A. Welcome, Lincoln.
It's such a pleasure being with you here, Mary. I can't wait to share company culture at Chick-Fil-A with you guys today.
Well, Lincoln, we're excited to learn about your experience as an LDP alumni. To start, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience in the program from the beginning to the end?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia originally. I applied for the program early 2020. And when I got into the program, my background was not Chick-fil-A. It was not restaurants. It wasn't anything in that field, but it was amazing. I think seeking out opportunity to be developed, I was looking for a program or an environment where, one, there's kind of twofold. One, had a people-focused orientation to it, and Chick-fil-A definitely has that people-focused service mentality, but also the opportunity to be developed and poured into as a high-level business leader that I was seeking to be. So I spent 24 months down in the States, and about 6 months back in Canada as well, acting in two different parts. One was an interim manager. So basically went into an existing restaurant and set the incoming operator up for success. So basically I worked on systems and processes, talent recruitment, culture, all that kind of stuff to basically make sure that whoever the incoming operator for that restaurant is feeling prepared and supported along the way. And then the second half of that was a grand opening supervisor. So I spent time, everywhere from Florida, Mississippi, New Jersey, California a few times, back up to Toronto for a few grand openings up here. Just an amazing journey where you meet amazing people. I'm so grateful for the people that I encountered along the way, not only from a consultant standpoint that were pouring into me and just supporting my own journey. And you definitely feel cared for, but not coddled. And I think that's how I would describe the program is you're supported, you're poured into, you are given all the tools to win, and then you're taking those tools and you're helping a ton of other people win as well. So that's what I appreciated the most about my time. Traveled full time, but I really am thankful for what the program offered me.
Wow, that's a real 360 experience. Why did you initially apply to the Leadership Development Program?
Yeah, great question. So like I said before, my background wasn't in restaurants, but I was looking for an organization that really matched my own personal values. And I was looking for somewhere where I could be serve the people around me well, care for the people around me well, and was able to focus on the person, the values, the values of how do you help an individual go from maybe not a lot of purpose in their work to seeking that purpose in their work. And the more I started researching Chick-fil-A, the more I saw that was the heart of the brand, was to see young individuals or more seasoned individuals in their careers growing towards purpose-driven work. So I started researching the leadership development program, and that's kind of where I just started to fall in love with what opportunity it was, both to be developed, again, like I said, as a high-level business leader. And that's exactly what Chick-fil-A does. I do believe that brand and Chick-fil-A it's incredible when it comes down to finding, developing, pouring into talent. It is a talent pipeline. And I rub shoulders with just some incredible leaders, not only in my program, but people that were leading me and caring for myself as well. So that was kind of the twofold. One was that leadership development that I was seeking. And the second was potentially partnering with a brand that I know values the same things that I value, and had this kind of shared goal of being a caring organization, focused on developing next generation leaders, if you will.
And how has your growth and experience in the program impacted you in your future career endeavors? Like, where are you going now?
Yeah, Mary, great question. Great question. It's exciting. So I've spent 24 months in the program, and about halfway through was when I was able to begin going through the application process for myself for owner-operator. When I started researching Chick-fil-A, that was a part of my end goal, was to eventually be able to open my own restaurant, pour into my own team, hire about 100 people total, and just serve my own team. So I did have that end goal kind of throughout my time in the program. So I was figuring out how do I work towards that? And truthfully, there's so much pure support of just high-level people pushing you and just sharpening you to be a better and better version of yourself in the business, but also just as a leader, an overall leader, and how you connect with people. And LDP and the different environments that I was put in when for example, the grand opening side, where I was more acting as a consultant for actual operators who are there, helping them to scale, grow, develop the people in their business, the systems in their business, things that down the road I knew would be so beneficial for myself in building my own business, whether it was with Chick-Fil-A or not with Chick-Fil-A. These tools were just absolutely pivotal to who I was becoming as a business leader down the road. And then second, I do believe like the reason Chick-fil-A has been so successful is they care for their people so well. And there's like, if I was trying to study some organization or group that was focused on, okay, how do we build a business well? I believe Chick-fil-A is the place to learn from, because it's so focused on developing your people well and then equipping them to win every day. So for myself, I do believe like the leadership development program did equip me both to pour into my own team, but as well as like steward and care for my guests well for my restaurant now. So like I said, I was able to start going through the selection process about a year ago now, and just recently was selected for my own restaurant actually back here in Canada. So I'm super excited and grateful for that, and that's a bit of an opportunity, if you will, for where Chick-fil-A's leadership development program can lead towards in a career.
Well, congratulations, Lincoln. That's a terrific achievement. Thanks so much for your insight on Chick-fil-A's company culture. We really appreciate what you shared with our audience today.
It is my pleasure, Mary. It really is my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
And that's a wrap for this episode in our TalentEgg short series on building your career with Chick-fil-A. Like this video and hit the subscribe button to ensure you don't miss out on the other parts in this series. And for more information about Chick-fil-A, upcoming events, student opportunities, and careers, visit their profile on talentegg.ca. We put the link into the video description. Thanks so much for watching, and have an excellent day.